Hello again, Maple. It's now Thursday morning or Thursday day, so we'll be ready for chapter 67. Let's find out what's happened to Pi and Macca. Logically, then, I should not be alive because my dad died in a drowning accident in 1984, long before my dad even met my mum. Yet here I am, walking, living, breathing, aching from Macca's stamping, sick with sadness, and for some strange reason, very, very hungry. I've taken the back roads and have sort of come in a circle, and I'm quite near Pi's house now. I go past a pub called the Fox Hunters on the corner of De Sitter Road, which in my time is actually a Tesco Metro. Opposite, there's a corner shop with a stall of fruit outside, and now I'm going to add to my crimes of breaking and entering by becoming a thief. Because the £10 note that I have in the inside pocket of my backpack for emergencies has a totally different design. Oh gosh, yeah, it would do, wouldn't it? And would arouse suspicion straight away. The fruit's easy. An apple and an orange go straight into my pockets, and inside the shop is almost easier. The shop stretches quite a way back from the front, and there are 2 rows of shelves running up the centre. One guy in a turban is manning the till, and another guy is stacking shelves. I make sure I'm out of sight of both of them and see what I can get on the shelves near me. It's the dairy counter, so into my backpack goes a pint of milk, a packet of cheese slices, and a 6-pack of yogurts. My heart is beating so fast, and at any time I'm expecting to be stopped, but no one comes near me. The shelf stacker guy has come round the corner, so I pick up a pot of cream and examine it, then replace it before heading round the other aisle, where I manage to put a packet of custard creams into my bag. Carefully, the packaging's noisy, and I figure milk, cheese, yogurt, biscuits, an apple and an orange. It's hardly a feast, but it will fill me up. It's when I'm nearly at the door that the young guy who was stacking the shelf steps in front of me and folds his arms. What the heck do you think you're doing, Pi? I'm so stunned that I can say nothing. He pulls the backpack from my shoulder and opens it roughly. The man with the turban is standing next to me now as well. Pi Chaudhry. They think he's Pi. What in the name of good God has got into your head? He's not shouting. In fact, he doesn't seem angry, just really shocked. I don't really know what I'm going to say, but I feel I should say something. I was hungry. Hungry? And you thought you would steal from me? How many times have I given you food? How often have you sat in that back room and eaten dal bhat with me and Taran here? Why, Pi? Why? I'm not Pi. I just look like him. My name's Albert, or Al. They both laugh at this, a cold, forced laugh. Gently, but with a hard edge in his voice, the turban guy says, how about we let your father decide whether you're Pi or not? And he strides over to the counter and picks up the phone. I don't understand the conversation because it's all in Punjabi, yet at the same time I understand it completely. For what else could he be saying? Byron? Yeah, turban guy here. Hi, listen, Byron. I've got Pi here, and I've just caught him trying to steal a load of stuff from my shop, right from under my nose. Yes, stealing, Byron. Can you believe it? Taran saw him, and the stuff's still in his bag. Oh, and he's saying he's not Pi, he's someone else. Oh, you're coming around. Good. Yeah, see you in a minute, my friend. He comes back round to face me. He bends down and puts his face very close, and I can smell the clothes on his breath and the soap on his neck. Pi Chaudhry, let me tell you this one thing. Our families have been friends for many, many years, and I'm going to let your father deal with this. But until he does, I have my own way of dealing with thieves like you. He nods to Taran, who is standing behind me, and grips me hard by the upper arms. Turban Guy's hand draws back. Oh, goodness. And he slaps me across my cheek with the full force of the large man that he is. My head is jerked to one side with the strength of the blow, and I hear whining in my ears, as if from a long distance away. I hear Turban Guy's voice again. Don't you ever, ever, ever steal from me again, you disgraceful little boy. The pain in my face and the shock of the blow have stung my eyes with tears. Taran is still gripping my arms, and Turban Guy is pulling his arm back for another slap. Then the bell on the shop door tinkles, and in walks Grandpa Byron. He takes one look at me and says, "That's not my pie." I look defiantly at Turban Guy. "I told you my name's Al." "But Byron, surely, Byron, that's pie." Grandpa Byron smiles broadly at Turban Guy, interrupting him. Are you trying to tell me I don't know my own son, Baru? His name's Al Singh. Just moved here, apparently. Father's a Maratha Singh. You know them?" And I look at Grandpa Byron, and I want to run to him and hug him and breathe in his smell of bidis and incense and watch mind games with him and make hot sweet chai and tell him I'm sorry again and again and again until he believes me. Only just then the doorbell tinkles again, and a policeman opens the door, an old-fashioned looking policeman with a pointed helmet and a proper old uniform. He looks at the scene in front of him. Taran gripping me by the arms, my face red from the slapping, and two other men gathered around me. He pauses a moment, and then Taran slowly releases me. "Evening, Baru. Evening, Taran," says the policeman slowly, looking at me instead of them, with a very puzzled expression on his face. Good evening, Glenn," they say in reply together. The policeman looks at Grandpa Byron. "Mr. Chaudhry?" "Yes, that's me." Your little girl told me you were here. I'd like you to step outside with me, please." He has such a serious expression on his face, and I catch the two shop guys looking at each other. "Is something wrong?" asks Grandpa Byron. Just come with me, if you don't mind, sir." The policeman and Grandpa Byron go out the shop door, and I know what he's going to tell him. And I just cannot face Grandpa Byron and what's about to happen. So I take my chance to push past them and run as fast as I can, clutching the backpack in my hand. No one follows me. Well, I wouldn't say that was a happy chapter. I mean, the only good bit there is that Grandpa Byron's come in to confirm that Al is indeed Al and not Pie. But what do you think, Mayfall? Is the policeman going to say something to Grandpa Byron about Pie and Macca and the sea? I don't know. That will be in the next chapter, which will be for tomorrow, which will be Friday. So enjoy the rest of your day. We'll leave it there for now, and I will record the next chapter right now and upload it on Friday. Okay, take care, Maple. Bye for now. Bye.